Doctor, do you have the slide?
Hello, I am audible, sir.
Yes,
Honorable sir,
yes,
how
yes.
are you? Good evening.
Fine.
Namaste.
Namaste, namaste.
Greetings to all our honorable doctors and IFPH
Yes,
members, lovers, and creators. And special thanks and love to my all honorable doctors and members for
yes.
inviting me to join
Okay.
today's session.
Yes. On behalf of IFPH, I am inviting and welcoming Dr. Ameer Malik. You can have the platform for the next 45 minutes. So over to you, Dr. Ameer Malik.
Right, sir. Followed the instructions, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, I hope everyone is fine. And today our lecture is on allergy and nasal polyps. It's an honor for the homeopathic doctors and for the homeopathic science that we have the ability in our science and treatment to treat various kind of allergies, which is yet not available in any another part of treatment in the world, because this is the specialty of the homeopathic science, that we can deal with the allergies of the insects, allergies of the pets, allergies of the pollen, allergies of skin, for all different the allergy from the climate, from the various radiations effects. We can differentiate in various way if we are treating in from the homeopathic panel. But if we are treating from another part of treatments, it is not possible to treat such a huge and vast types of allergies on with the help of medicines. So first of all, we should thank to our homeopathic science for this beneficial effects to the humans and human beings. So today the allergy reason which causes rhinitis, allergy, watery eyes, running nose, and the critical blockage of the nose. This type of allergy is our today session topic, and the cause of dust allergy, the cause of pollen allergy, the cause of journal allergy, in which we are suffering from these symptoms: the watery eyes, the blockage of the nose, nostrils, both nostrils, either right or left, either both. So we can treat with the help of homeopathic medicines. Sometimes when the patient comes, they have problem that only one side nostril, either right or either left, is blocked. Sometimes both are blocked. But in our science, we will consider this thing very keenly, that if patient says right nostril is blocked, the medicine is different. But when patient said left nostril is blocked, the medicine is different. But when patient said both nostrils are blocked, the medicine is different. And there is continuously two, three, four major symptoms which are involved with that allergy. One is DNS, deviated nasal septum, which is also caused that allergy, resembles to dust allergy, resembles to allergy caused by the polyps. And one is PNC, postnasal catarrh. What happened? The sputum through inside the from throat to your stomach. It causes acidity. This is also a very difficult disease which arises due to the PNC, postnasal catarrh. Now, all these types of symptoms related to the edema cause edema of the front head and your brain, and the membranes of your brain to nose, and then the throat. There is an inflammation due to rhinitis, due to allergy, either dust allergy, either pollen allergy, either some another kind of allergies, because there are more than 12 to 15 types of allergies in my knowledge, which causes various ailments or symptoms in the body. So we should find reason. If there is a polyp, then there is no problem, because it is very easy, it's very simple to check the polyps. Just little bit open the nostril and put a torch and see. There is a redness inside, there is an inflammation inside the nostrils, and a sponge like overgrowth is present there, which is known as polyp. That growth is spongy, this is not hard, because the glands enlarge and it's swelled. Reason is that regarding the homeopathic science, immunity, if the patient have a weak immunity, and he is very sensitive to dust, various type of infections, even if the places are not clean properly, not washed properly, and if there is a carpet in the room, if there is a fabric which is also cause these issues, if there is a use of excessive use of cotton industries, he visit there, he also suffers from allergies. Reason is that particles, mini particles which are not visible by our eye, they causes that kind of allergies. So what to do to overcome this situation? Patient have weak immunity, he cannot resist that situation. We have to treat and enhance the immunity. Only this credit goes to our science, homeopathic science, that we can boost the immunity, we can enhance the immunity, because our medicines have this ability to produce more antibodies, more antigens, and they can help a lot. So my blind belief is that if the patients have weak immunity, they are sensitive to cold, to winter, to hot, to every kind of season. They are very sensitive to that. Reason is that they cannot resist the climate change. Climate change, to overcome this, you have to treat the immunity. So when polyps are present there, what to do? What is the best way to get rid of these polyps? Because in another sciences, in another type of treatments, they just operate that polyps, and this is not the solution because that polyps reappear. So what to do next? How could you get rid of this situation? How could you enhance, and what kind of medicines you give that these polyps overgrowth glands, polyps will be dissolved just by the help of medicine? So we should thankful to homeopathic science, and we should thankful to God for this kind of action of medicine, which also reduce the polyps, make the nostrils normal, this the inflammation of internal membranes disappear, the swelling of internal membranes disappear. In regarding the allopathic theory, the cause of these allergies are the protozoans, which permanently cause swelling of the membranes. That's why permanently the patient will not get cured. Even they transfer the patient to the steroids, that delta cortical whatsoever. This is the last and final step to them. And nowadays they are giving vaccines, flu vaccines, and another vaccines, and so for few vaccines for the pollen allergies. But that vaccines are not as effective as it should be. It is partially it's working and responding to the patients, and patient have to suffer a lot of problems. But when in homeopathic, it is very easy for that patient that he cures so soon, so easily. It is very easy to enhance the resistance mechanism in our body, because our medicine, we should thankful for sulfur, because it's also a king of our medicines, because there is also a hidden queen in homeopathic. Sulfur have this ability to enhance all and overcome all kind of the various allergies issues and reactions. Either sometimes it is the food allergy, you may see the celiac disease, some other disease, wheat allergy, and the food stuff like burgers and cheese that patients cannot digest. There is no proper treatment for celiac disease in allopathic also, but in homeopathic this is very simple sulfur, because it's a king of our DNA. The outer coating of our DNA is sulfur, and inner coating of our DNA is phosphorus. And when we give sulfur, what happened, that whole body immunity gets boosted by the help of sulfur. Sulfur is the best basic remedy to treat more than 15 or 20 or 25 type of allergies in the body, because only sulfur can just overcome the immunity. And it's in practically you can check the antigens and antibodies. When you give the sulfur to the patients, it enhances the antibodies in the body. And this is why we should thankful, why I am again saying thanks again and again, because you can see what the WHO, World Health Organization, and the whole world do just for the corona vaccine, what they do to enhance immunity. They killed all humans just for this issue. So this is where technically everyone can understand what are the parameters to enhance the immunity. And this is not the way. Vaccines are never ever be a way to enhance immunity, which are specially based on mRNA party ingredients. The true way of prepared a vaccine is that as homeopathic medicines are prepared, you have take the ingredient and titrate it. When you titrate the ingredient, it will change its parameters to, in that condition, that poison becomes a medicine. So when you said mRNA, it cannot. So sulfur, only sulfur in the whole world. If we just give the sulfur on every different type of, not only virus and bacteria, I want to say protozoans, different type of protozoans only can be handled with the help of sulfur, because sulfur have invincible powers to enhance your immunity and booster mechanism against all kind and various kind of allergies. And especially I'm telling you, not for only the nostrils and cough and sneezing and rhinitis. It's for multi-purpose, for the food allergy, for the skin allergy, for any kind of sensitivity to any kind of different particles. It can be overcome with the help of sulfur. And this is what the voice said, sulfur is a king. And those youngster doctors which are newcomers, which are practicing, it's my advice, please, just if you don't know any medicine, just make a grip on sulfur and nux vomica, because sulfur is king and nux vomica is queen. So this is for those, as you know, we play chess. So in chess, if the player is not so good, have not good skills, what the thing he have to think and do is that just have grip on two type basic skills, so he can overcome the game. So the newcomers which have some lack of confidence and lack of practice and don't know what to do, when a patient come to your clinic, what the medicine you have to give, so just move in between sulfur next, you will be win 80% cases, because we have polycrest medicines. So when the allergy patients come, so please don't forget sulfur. A good way is to give 6C, 3x, either 30. It is very effective. Sulfur is, even I would like to say also that sulfur have the immunity to treat the pneumonia also. It is incredibly the pneumonia patient, if it's just the lungs are collapsed, the immunity is collapsed, even there's no way that he will come back. Just give sulfur, believe me. It's give incredible rise in the vital signs, very incredible rise, unbelievable. And second, I would like to share, because we have a box of boosters in homeopathic medicines. Boosters, what these boosters are: second booster of the DNA is phosphorus. This is, the house of respiratory house is mitochondria, carries the phosphorus. The ETC, electron transport chain, it carries the phosphorus. If sulfur is responding slow, unfortunately, it is happen very rare. If happens like that, phosphorus is the booster for the respiratory house, mitochondria. Mitochondria, if you want to boost mitochondria, don't forget phosphorus. So whatever the pollen allergy, the dust allergy, either the Omicron, either the COVID-19 lab work virus, I would these all are created by humans, not by the nature or the destiny. So whatever the virus, we don't know. Our immune system can produce antibodies to fight against these kind of allergies. So I make it name as allergy because when the protozoan, virus or bacteria is unknown, you can say that we can treat to fight the unknown, which we don't know. So what the weapon we have in homeopathic is only sulfur, the king. Second, if the respiratory house just collapse, boost with the help of phosphorus. Now I will come to again that we have a king grip for allergies is sulfur. It can treat also the skin allergy, food allergy, and all different kind of allergies. Then the polyps patients come. I believe the history of polyps, the history of postnasal catarrh, the history of DNS, deviated nasal septum, it belongs, the mother behind this disease is tuberculosis. I believe this. And tuberculosis, when can change as a metastatic condition. Metastatic condition, the disease change its shape and travel from one side to another organ, one place to another or place. And this is metastatic conditions which is change, just like you can say camouflaging quality. So I believe the polyps belongs to the behind on this miasm is only tuberculosis. So don't forget tuberculinum or bacillinum, just one straight dose, one straight dose, one straight dose. No need to repeat that medicine till 15 days crossed past, because when the patient come, just give a tuberculinum 201 dose. The patient of dust allergy, the patient of either pollen allergy, the patient of asthma, because asthma is also if it is not based on sickle cell anemia asthma, it's tuberculosis asthma, this medicine also work very well. But just give one straight medicine of tuberculinum and then leave the patient and just see how it recovers and repair the body and immunity. And then you can start after a few days with the help of sulfur. This is how we can overcome the growth, abnormal growth of the polyps within the nose. And these growths can be stopped. Second thing, you know these polyps are dissolved in 4 to 5 weeks. Either it is 6 years old, either it is 10 years old, either it is 2 years old, either it is 6 months old. That polyps dissolved with the help of homeopathic medicines. How and which medicines? This is very important. Number one, if you target just the polyps, they are too enlarged and the pathway of air is just blocked due to the overgrowth of the polyps, and you may see that patient cannot breathe from the nose. He open his mouth and he takes an inhale and exhale from the mouth. Reason is that the nose is totally blocked. So there are three two SOS ways. We have to adopt SOS ways, because people think homeopathic is a slow type of treatment which cures slowly. It's not like that. We have the SS medicines to treat the heart attack, to treat the unconsciousness, and immediately it works. I would like to tell you 3 days before case what I have done. I have a talk in the hospital, and they are very much that lady doctor is impressed by the homeopathic medicines. The patient is unconscious because he is suffering from hypoxia, and since 4 days they are trying to give his own manual ventilator, and they are trying that the patient become conscious. So I asked the reason how that patient suffers to this situation. So that lady doctor told me that he is a patient of CLD, and he comes to our hospital and we give medicine for sleep, injection for sleep, and after that he is unconscious, and we don't know what to do. So I immediately advise her, please, do you have adrenaline, malnutrition, and arsenic? Because I have patients come to me who go for the pesticide sprays and who works in the labs. If they inhale our gases, they become unconscious. To what to do immediately antidote that kind of cases? This is so we have a miraculous, we have a medicines. I've taken the name. I told the doctor, do you have adrenaline? Do you have arsenic? Do you have a malnutrition? Please, if you have, give the nobilize your patient with these. She said, no, we don't have in the crude form as a medicine. So I told her, please wait. I will send you the medicine. Please nobilize the patient with these medicine. And in that hospital, I sent a homeopathic medicine for nobilize the patient, and patients but give a better result. But unfortunately in night he passed away. Reason is that the heart enzymes are too high. So we have even the sniffing drugs, so that patients who are suffering from polyps and various allergies, their nostrils are totally blocked. Even we can give the medicine for sniff in homeopathic, and it works very good. We don't know, need to advise the Vicks and eucalyptus that you go for this. Either we have also eucalyptus, we can give in homeopathic. So that polyps which are overgrowth, and we have to reduce that polyps. But the medicine. Now I will tell the ways. One is the pure classical way, homeopathic miasmatic way, that you just give the tuberculinum and wait and see the result. Second is forget tuberculinum, come to the sulfur and just start treating. It will quickly responsive. Now third is SOS. SOS is the special part of treatment and chapter of treatment in the homeopathic, which have a very incredible sense that we quickly, very quickly, very quickly overcome the situation. As in my student life, I would like to share example. When two patients come to me, they suffer from diabetes, and both have the same age, same immunity, same body type, same body weight, and I choose them for this experiment. And I both the patient, I give the homeopathic medicine, natrium sulf combination to reduce the sugar, diabetes. And second, he takes in allopathic, I don't know, either metformin. The basic ingredient is metformin, but the company name is, is sales from so many brand names. So one patient take the allopathic and one take the homeopathic. And I just in glucometer, after every 3 minutes, I'm checking their sugar. Just in 7:30, maximum 8 minutes, the patient who is taking homeopathic medicines, his diabetes from 180 to becomes 120, and the allopathic, till 15 to 20 minutes there is no response. So I told them, please just wait and see, because our medicines work through the electric charge on our tongue. This is the incredibility of our medicines. No science have this approach. That's why when in allopathic, after so many years, they reach on this point. So they give you the amyl nitrism or isodil to put your below your tongue to overcome, to give the quick response to the patient. So why not in homeopathic? They should thankful to us for various kind of inventions. Unfortunately, on international world, we are just secured by their conspiracies, because they don't want to come homeopathic number one in the world. This is their problem, but not ours. We don't want to secure anyone. We just want to justify our role, our position, that how and where we can help you on as basis. So when the situation this, the patient is in critical trouble and the DNS is present, nose bones, the spongy bones, the made of secondary ossification. They DNS means that deviated nasal symptom. They turn to sometimes rightward towards sometimes leftward, and the polyps are too enlarged, and A track is totally blocked. So what is that situation? Now immediately stop thinking about the classical way of homeopathic. That's because if we go to that way, the patients don't have the tolerance to wait a lot. This is main problem, because the patients comes to us after a lot of suppression from the allopathic. I am not pointing any part of treatment, but their way of treatment is suppressing. Our way of treatment is centrifugal. We put the disease from our inside body to outside, but their system from outside to permanently inside, that can never comes out. So to this is, I can say, this is a damage to the destruction to the body. So we will make the system on the creative way. We will make the things on a constructive way. So that's why we need time to overcome the faults, the mistakes of others. And this is why we need sometimes. And when along after a long time, when they say people's patients see, oh, I'm using medicine, there's very slow treatment. So I told them, no, never. We are never slow. When you come to us, you just take a round of the whole world, then you come to the homeopaths. Not in the beginning. In the beginning, you would love to like to go to another part of way of treatments. So I will never criticizing. I'm just want to open the eyes, choose the true best way to your body. What is the good thing for your body? Not the suppression, only the enhance vital signs, enhance immunity, enhance, you put your body on right direction. So again, my topic is still on the SS medicines of the polyps. What we have to do? Kali by Kram. Kali by Kram amazingly have the ability to reduce the polyps. so incredibly that you may see in 15 to 20 days that there is a reduce of the polyps in the size about 60 to 70%. Colibicram in 3x, in 30c, in 30 only. You can use the potency according to the age of the patient, according to the capacity and the size of the polyps. Colibicram works a lot. Then I am individually highlighting the name of the medicines. You can use in your own way what is the good suits to the patient. It doesn't mean you just follow this. You can follow the quality of medicine and vital signs of the patient. So second is, what is that? Very famous medicine, very you can say just like hotcake, teucrium. Teucrium is very well known medicine. Everyone use for the different type of sinuses, different types of running nose, different types of polyps. Even the chronic and acidity of that sputum is there, that it causes inflammation within your nose and blood ooze from the nostrils, because the excretion of the sputum is too acidic. It's too acidic. It burn your nose. When the condition is like that, you can give Tukram. Tukram works very well on this situation. Third is very booster effect. Booster effect. One of our medicine made from gold, aurum iodide or aurum mure, both have this ability. Aurum mure, aurum iodide, in just 30 potency, it incredibly reduce the size of the polyps. It incredibly recover the pain in the nose, redness in the nose, rhinitis symptoms, and the make easy your breathe. For this purpose, what I have found, aurum iodide and aurum mure both works very good, and they have very deep effect to reduce the type of polyps which are chronic, which are very old, which are more than a years, and patient have a bad habit that he get cured a little bit, but after sometimes against the size of the polyps is enhanced. Why this happening? Because the disease is deep seating. We have to overcome this situation. So then we can use this medicine. For number 4, calcarea carp, very famous calcium carbonate. Everyone knows. Some kind of pupils have a different way of calciums, homeopathic, but different ways of calcium metabolisms, calcium channels. You have to know this thing, that sodium and calcium, both electrocytes, are not synthesized within your liver. Only parathyroid glands have this ability to synthesize the sodium and calcium. In homeopathic, again I am thankful to God and our homeopathic science that we have calcium carbonate, we have calcium fluoride, we have calcium phosphate, and even if we go through the pharmacopoeia, calcium acetate, sorry, and so many, more than 12 compositions with the calcium. This is very incredible availability of the salts in homeopathic, so we can treat with the different ways. So now when and where and which salt you have to choose. Calcium fluoride is very mainly concerned with the polyps and lymph nodes. Even it your nails and your hairs have, and your teeth polish is due to the calcium fluoride on the bones. And this calcium fluoride have a ability to reduce the polyps also. But some patients don't respond to calcium fluoride, they respond to calcium carbonate because they have other deficiencies of calcium metabolisms. And some patients don't respond to calcium carbonate, they respond to calcium. There is another sorry to disturbing all the rhythm. Calcarea iodide is also present. It is also very effective. It is also very effective in the polyps to reduce the polyp size. So you can variate between the calcium carbonate and calcium fluoride. Some people are which are not reducing their polyps with calcium carbonate. You can change the medicine, give them then calcium fluoride. These 4, 5, 6, 7 types of major our medicines have incredibly, they have the ability to reduce the polyps. Now, what to do next? How to overcome the DNS? Because DNS, deviated nasal septum, is also part of sinus and dust allergy. If the DNS is there present, what you have to do? Two major things. Two major things to recover secondary ossification soft bones, just like ear and nose. One thing is, it is in our homeopathic science, Oleum jaculus, cod liver fish oil, best source of vitamin D3, incredible source to externally and internally recover and restore the deficiency of secondary ossification. And what to do? Please make an or take an olive oil, put our medicine Oleum jaculus, mother tincture. Just shake well in the olive oil and advise the patient for external massage of the nose. I am telling you 2 to 3 months. What kind of the DNS is? Please massage the nose for 1 to 2 minutes. And the soft bones, the secondary ossification sponge bones will, if they are enlarged, they will getting reduced in the size. And if they are causing the sinus, they will, the swelling, the inflammation in the soft tissues will be reduced with the passage of time. And on the same way, please, when the patient is suffering from sinus and allergies, see his or her metabolism's electrolytic levels. What is that? What is the level of sodium? What is the level of potassium? What is the level of calcium? What is the level of phosphorus? What is the level of alpha 25 hydroxycalciferol means vitamin D3? These electrolytes and minerals have a great effect on the human health. We are composed by soil. This is, we know that. And the ingredients in the soil, in the periodic table, except the synthetic, please may you see the all ingredients in the periodic table are present in our body. There's so many doctors, so many scientists have this phenomena of treating the patients that all diseases falls within the vitamin or without the vitamin, means deficiency of vitamin or vitaminosis. Vitaminosis is another disease which is the excess of vitamins. So the patients can be cured with the these two ways of treatment through the vitamins, which mostly nutritionists do, but not we. We have a different way. So when the patient have these symptoms, what next thing the patient wants, he wants the good breath, the immediate normal breath. What you have to do to make a give him a normal breath so he can take breath from nose? Advise this oleum jaculus oil or medicine, and that time for relief in respiration, arsenic have always a good role, very good role. Or arsenic give you incredible relaxation in the stuffy nose, in the swelling of the nose, in the throat infection, and in the respiration. So then we can give arsenic, either album, arsenic iodide. Both have a very good response to recover our oxygen level within the lungs, within the brain, within every part of our body. So then I have the second one thing more. If you can use using nebulizer, you can use our medicine in the nebulizer. It will restore your respiration. Even I believe that it should be advised and give to the patient of sinus so they can breathe normally. And second, it's not I have to say, but I have to like to advise the coil eggs. Coil eggs is the best eggs to overcome the allergy, dust allergy, pollen allergy, or the various kind of allergies, because coil eggs have an incredible level of copper, arsenic, and zinc. So people don't know, in Germany, the mostly people's the patient of asthma, they use the coil eggs to overcome the asthma. So there is also a known bamboo. There is you can in I don't know the English of that murabba. They make bamboo murabba also works very good for the lungs and good respiration and polyps and nasal allergies. And the patient who are suffering from dust allergy, pollen allergy, what are the precautions for them? Please remove the carpet from their room, remove all the things which are made of fabric, cotton, or which the particles which can disturb their breathing. Just use the phenyl. You know, phenyl is our medicine. Naphthalene is our medicine to restore the respiration in the lungs. And even the patient of allergies, if they use and mop their room twice a day with the phenyl, which is known as naphthalene, so there's a very much easy to breathe. It is so there is a relaxation in their stuffy nose, because naphthalene have a great effect on our the patients who are suffering from various kind of allergies from dust, from pollen, or from fabrics. And then you have to do another thing, the plant of aloe veras, because they known as oxygen bumps. They have a very great effect to rise the oxygen level within your rooms. So please, the patient of allergies, they put aloe vera plants, small plants in their room to enhance the oxygen level in their room. And number four, sometimes they don't know, allergy patients, that they have not only suffering from allergy from the dust or the pollen, they have also the pets allergy. So what to do is that please avoid the cat and dog and another types of animals which also causes the allergies, but the patient don't know that he is suffering from allergy due to these pets. So please keenly observe the patient temperament, nature, and his immunity level, and advise that please avoid all kind of fabrics or carpets and these things in your room, and put aloe vera plants, and one in very incredible to steam your room with Azadrica indica leaves. Azadrica indica, everyone knows, neem leaves, and they have a strong antiseptic and antibiotic effect. And our medicine in homeopathic, Azadrica indica mother tincture is available, which is also very good effect to heal the hepatitis C, and it's a very good remedy for the liver, Zadrika indica, the extract of neem leaves. So this neem, the Zadrika indica leaves have this ability that your if you vaporize your room with the neem leaves, Zadrika leaves, the allergy patients will get relief in their breath, and we want to recover and restore his breath, whatever he is suffering from. And after treating the polyps, what you have to do is just continue the treatment of polyps for 4 to 5 weeks. And all polyps, all kind of polyps, either if they are chronic or on acute level, they will dissolve and recover in 4 to 5 weeks. This is my personal experience. I have treated so many polyps patients. I would like to share a 4 or 5 patients history just in these 2 months. They have taken all kind of vaccination of pollen allergy, dust allergy, and etc, whatever they have given. The best allergy center here and KDR center, they have given all flu vaccines, the Canada vaccine, the German vaccine, the on another all kind of vaccines. And after just 3 years, they said we have now lost 12 type of vaccine. If these works, then we are just surrender. That patient is also is a bureaucrat, and he said, is any treatment in homeopathic? I said, yes, you try your golden luck and you will see the results. So just in 2 weeks, he recovered more than 70%. And he was shocked, and he's repeatedly asking me, what kind of medicine you given to me? Their pharmacists are surprised. Their doctors are surprised. Even so many patients call me, what you have given to that patient, he is not curing by any kind of vaccine. So I just told, please come to homeopathic. You have to join my school and take classes from me, and you will see how homeopathic science can help you. And we want to help the humanity. Our purpose is nothing else, just to cure them, just to give them the right pathway of light to their immunity, their body, nothing else. We don't want to give side effects. We don't want to crush their vital signs. We don't want to crush their immunity. We want to give them a good health with good resistance in the world. So the same way, there are three patients more which cured in homeopathic in just 2 months, and they are thankful to God. They are thankful to homeopathic science for this miraculous recovery. That we, after so many vaccinations treatment, we are not our our sneezing is not controlling by any antibiotic, any anti-allergy medicine, and they have no sneezing in early morning, they have no running nose in early morning, there is no stuffy nose, there is no rhinitis, there is no postnasal catarrh, there is no DNS more for because the external massage to the soft bones, it will incredibly recover the enlarged bones also. And one thing more, if the bone is enlarged, if the secondary ossification bone is also enlarged, either the tertiary bone, calcarea floor is the best medicine to control the metabolism. The imbalance division of bones is due to the deficiency of calcium metabolism. So calcium fluoride have this ability to recover the deficiencies of calcium metabolisms, because I have told you it is synthesized in your parathyroid gland. So we have this way you can check in another part of treatments. If the parathyroid is not working, how expensive medicines they have to give the patients, even to just give the normal response of the parathyroid gland. So in homeopathic, in the cases of allergies, even one thing more I would like to tell also, the insect allergy. One of this is happening also happened to a bureaucrat during his training. He insect bite on his back, and after that he suffers a skin allergy. His future will totally destroyed due to that insect bite. And he said, "I have taken all treatments in just 3 weeks, and if I am not recovered, my job will be lost." He is now in 18 grade officer, and he just visited my clinic, and I told him we have for the medicines all kind of allergies, even the allergy due to the insect bite, we can treat that. This is a medicine Artica judinis. It's a very incredible medicine. It is if have the ability to the insects we don't know, especially when we visited the forest, the unknown insects, if they bite us, what to do. Artica judinis mother tincture is very incredible medicine which can restore any kind of unknown allergy of insects bites. So this is not this opportunity, or this golden favor is not available in other kind of treatments. So again, I'm thankful to homeopathic science, and then God, and then to IFPH platform to bringing us the point of knowledge. The volcano of knowledge is IFPH, and IFPH working in 64 countries. So I salute the lovers and creators and our honors of IFPH, especially our Honorable Dr. Sir Ismail Said, our president, our vice president, Dr. Shaji, our lover, Dr. Sir Manoj, Dr. Danish, and all Dr. Biju, and all our doctors. If I've forgotten name, please forgive me. All our lovers and promoters of homeopathic and creators of IFPH, I am thankful to you and thankful to God to giving us and unite this incredible knowledge on one platform, and that is IFPH. So God bless you,
Yes.
and thank you very much.
Well, and very nice, wonderful presentation by Dr. Ameer Malik. Very fluent, effortless, nice cruising through the topic. A good presentation. And I think the keynote of your address, your presentation is that your answer, homeopathic science can help you. Yes.
Yes, I'm thankful to our gurus.
Yes.
Our gurus are
Yes, we can offer to our even to our opponents. Yes, we can help you if you want. It's a good question. Now it's time to go to the question and answer session. Those who would like to participate can please go to the participant list and raise your hand. And Mahmoud Saidan from Jordan, yes, please. Unmute yourself. Mahmoud, yes.
Thank you, sir. Very interesting. Thank you very much.
You're welcome,
Uh,
sir. You're welcome.
Can we imagine something like are they acting as antihistamines, or they have another mode of action on the body? In general, if we are dealing with allergic reactions.
Yeah, obviously, sir, the antihistamines, they are also suppurative. They just suppress the symptoms. Either they give the quick relief to the patient, but all antihistamines, they what is the after side effect of that antihistamines? First of all, patient suffer from a lot of sleep. He cannot drive when he takes the antihistamines. It's second, majorly, the urine, the normal urine will convert into the UTI, because it boosts the antihistamines, boosts the adrenaline in your kidneys. That's why you also get the quick relief. But what is the alternative medicine in homeopathic to work such as quickly as the antihistamines work? This is very good question you ask, and especially it is related to sinus allergies and congestive and blocking of the nose. What the thing which can, even if the patient is suffering, who is a job holder, what he have to do, because he cannot go office, he cannot work with this situation. There's a lot of eyes, water in the eyes. There's a lot of running nose. There's a lot of sneezing. So what to do quickly? Eucalyptus, our homeopathic medicine, is work as the antihistamines work. And second, syngonaria. I found just one dose of syngonaria. It is work so fastly, so boost and overcome the sneezing, running nose, and itching in the eyes, and watery excretion from the nose. So you can use syngonaria. There, the result of syngonaria is equivalent to antihistamines. It's very effective.
Do they something related to mast cell?
Do
they prevent mast cell from being collapsed?
no, mast cells collapse, sir? That mast cells of which area of the nose? Mast cells
In general, because if we agree that the rupture of mast cell will produce
okay.
the histamines.
Yeah, you mean
And can we by the treatment prevent from mast cell destruction?
yes, obviously deficiency, definitely we can treat that, because to recover and repair the soft tissues, our medicine, homeopathic and Thuja Occidental, have this ability to restore the damaged and inflamed cells which are lost. They can be that inflammation, the disease Kawasaki. Our one medicine, only one medicine, Thuja Occidental, have this ability to treat the Kawasaki, the chronic inflammation of the blood, even the vessels or soft tissues which are damaged. There one way to use Thuja, and second, we have to give some kind of you can say for the lubrication of dry nose and membranes which are very stiff and damaged. You can use the butter also. It's a very good thing, because in the science, the parts, the skin is cracked, the vessels are damaged, the soft skin and tissues are damaged. You can use some little lubricants also, and olive oil is also very good lubricant to recover that inflammation. It is very effective.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else, honorable sir?
Yes, okay. Yes, thank you for your participation, Saidan. Now, Dr. Hariharan, yes. Please unmute. Yes, please.
Okay, doctor. First of all, I am saying congratulations. Very good class. You are gone through all the different branches of medicine and pathology, and everything is good. But I think why you have forgot this silesia. Silesia is a wonderful remedy for if the constitution is correct. The silesia will act wonderfully. You have not mentioned that. See,
actually, honorable sir, first of all, I'm thankful to you for your love and care, And second thing is that, sir, there is red box and black box medicines in homeopathic. In our syllabus, when I am doing teaching in my student life, I would like to inform that we have few medicines which have to put on black box and red box. And what are those medicines, sir, which have a very critical effects and or say aggravation if we give that medicine in cases which the patient is suffering from the history of pus oozes from the body. And Dr. Our Honorable Dr. Sir Kashiram, you know, sir, I'm follower of Dr. Kashiram, I'm follower of Dr. Dolat Singh, I'm follower of Dr. Kent, Dr. Borik, and our Honorable Sir Guru Dr. Sir Kashiram write in his book that please Cilicia and Hyperself, if you give in low potency, be careful. He warned millions of times that don't give this medicine. And on the second hand, I 100% agree with you that only Cilicia, either in 200, either in 1 have a energy to recover and restore all your energy from head to tail, all kind of allergies from head to tail. Cilicia is the chronic of hyper, according to Honorable Sir Dr. Kashiram. But I believe it's a it's an invincible weapon. Cilicia is an invincible weapon, sir, and it's a catalytic energy. It
Okay.
can treat more than steroids in the another part of treatments. Because
Okay, correct.
yes, I salute Cilicia because we have to can say we have to meditate over that medicine. We have to thankful to Cilicia. It's a very great medicine, sir. And you are, I'm
Okay.
fine. I can understand that you are using this medicine, and the doctor who used this weapon is overcome to all kind of villages. It's a great medicine. So
Okay.
I'm thankful to you, sir, for this
Okay, you have
kind
done a
of
wonderful, you have done a wonderful job. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. God
Okay.
bless you. Thank you millions of times for the love, sir, and lot of love, sir. God bless you, sir. God bless you.
Okay, okay, okay.
If anybody is there who would like to participate, please go to the participant list and raise your hand, please. Anyway, Dr. Amir Malik knows how a physician should be. A totality is there. As you all know, the animal always very conscious about that. And there was an essay in the lesson writings. It advises there is always something in the old woman saying. So we should be very careful, we should be audible, and should listen to all the advices or information from all over the world, around the world, just like a 360-degree around us. Yes, now Anand Jaiswal is there. Dr. Anand Jaiswal, yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Yes.
evening, sir. Namaste. How are you, sir?
I'm audible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir. First of all, a very wonderful session, and I'm never miss your session when I'm here about your session. It's very informative, very scientific. I want to ask about the sir. Can you tell me about the medicine around drug allergy? The patient come from allopathic medicine. They're having suffer from drug allergies. In such situation, can we give some medicine?
Oh, well, first of all, thank you very much, Honorable Dr. Anand. Nice to meet you and God bless you and lot of love to you. Honorable sir, when the patients come with the multiple use of overuse of the drugs, especially the steroids and especially the antihistamines. First of all, the way the patient is poisoned or toxic his immunity, which kind of excessive use of medicine. This is very important. A normal if the patient is suffering from allergy, because today our topic is allergy, if that kind of patient which is over poisoned, overuse of the drugs, which causes the blocking in his immunity system. First of all, I believe in the beginning of my lecture I have told the king of our homeopathic medicine is sulfur and queen of our medicine is nux, because 80 to 90% cases just we can handle with the help of king and queen. And if the patient come with this overuse of medicine, according to our pharmacopoeias, the first medicine is advised is Nux Omega. But I believe when the patient is over poisoned and over toxic by the steroids or by the either by the antihistamines, his immunity is totally dead on in minus. So to rise his immunity, to rise his natural response of the body, to rise his vital signs, sulfur is the best antidote of overuse of drugs and medicines. And at this point of discussion, I would like to add one thing, which is we all appreciate and love and thankful to homeopathic science and God for this, that even there is no antidote for anabolic steroid in the world. There is no antidote for the anabolic steroid in the world. But in homeopathic, we have the medicine to antidote the anabolic steroids, especially the bodybuilders who take, which go for the gym, which go for their boys to define their muscles more. So the patients who comes from the over uses of drugs and their immunity is poisoned by these overuse of drugs, we can antidote with the help of sulfur. And then if it is responding not well, you can use also Naxometer. It works very well.
Yes.
This is,
Okay.
The potency, sir.
Potency, doctor.
yes, sir.
The potency.
Potency, sir, the sulfur have a very miraculous results in 6C, in 30C. I found very rare to go in 200 because sulfur itself only in 6C, in 30C works very incredible, very
Okay.
good.
Yes, yes. Okay. Now is Dr. Hubert.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Dr. Hubert, please.
Hello, doctor. It was a,
Hi, sir.
I could not hear your class there. I was missed.
Love
So
you a
very
lot, sir.
sorry, sir. Very sorry.
No, sir,
Sir,
you
it,
are
after hearing all these things, you are dealing with the antidoting and everything. I want to ask you what may we have to do in meat allergy, and they cannot tolerate meat and chicken in this condition. What is your recommendation?
sir, to overcome food allergy, beef allergy, celiac disease, and beef, mutton, and chicken allergy, all kind of meats allergy. One medicine, in my personal experience, there is no, you can say, a proper definition for the meat allergy. This medicine, because the allergy due to the meat is referred in our books is with the help of pulsatilla. Pulsatilla, incredibly, the patients who cannot digest the meat, the chicken, especially the white meat, even fish, it works very well. But what I have found, sir, what I have found, Apis mellifica, it's a venom of bee venom, more than 25 ingredients in the venom of that bee. And that Apis mellifica, even this is our specific medicine for puffy eyes and kidney and UTI. But I found, sir, very incredibly, the patient who cannot digest the meat, either chicken, either white meat, or the red meat, we can help them with the help of Apis mellifica. And some people's having urticaria. Urticaria is a kind of allergy which is due to the food, and that allergy belongs to chicken, mutton, beef, and another kind of bird's meat. Also, they causes the urticaria on the body. So when the patient come, he said, I cannot eat egg, I cannot eat chicken. I just give him Apis mellifica, or if that not works, belladonna incredibly works on this situation. It's really amazing. It's really amazing that
Which potency? Which potency?
yes, sir,
Potency.
honorable sir, in 30, it works very well. It works very well. It works very well. And if there is a celiac or wheat allergy, don't forget this role of sulfur, sir. It incredibly recovers the celiac disease.
Okay.
Cannot digest cheese, burgers, pizzas. Kindly give them sulfur and see them miracle.
Yes.
They can overcome.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Love you.
Also spend time to read and refer. Yes. Dr. Tanesh, yes, please. You can ask a question as well as to say the vote of thanks also, so that we can write up at the right time. Tanesh, please unmute yourself. Yes.
Good evening, also. Very good presentation, Dr. Ameer Malik. It's a
Honorable sir,
really,
thank you very much.
you have shown the international standard at this presentation, and you have, even though our presentation was for dust allergy and nasal polyps, but you described everything about allergy, including food allergy and all those kind of allergy, and how can we manage all those things. This is what is the relevance of this presentation. So I must say we are proud to have a wonderful presentation at IFPH in this evening, and you have shown that you can give. There are a lot of things in you, and we want to take it. We want to share all those things to our friends also. So hope you will come up with some more presentation in the coming months or so, and hope your families all are doing well, and things are going in a good way too. Thank you once again on behalf of IFPH as well as on behalf of my personal ability. Thank you, Dr. Ameer Malik. Hope.
Yes, yes, that's the end of today's session.
Millions of thanks.
Is about to finish. We'll be back again tomorrow with another topic. As it's time to wind up the session, we'll go to our Malayalam session. It's over to you, Dr. Hanesh, for Malayalam. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Manoj and Dr. Ameer Malik for the excellent moderation as well as excellent presentation. And thank you all for asking questions also.
Honorable sir, I would also say to millions of thanks and millions of love to you and for your kind help and support to me, also to have give me an opportunity and chance to come and visit and have share a good knowledge with our honorable IFPH platform, the world's #1 platform. We should proud of IFPH forever, because I have seen in homeopathic the IFPH serving the humanity with lot of care, with lot of any kindness to the human being is appreciated in the world, and that appreciation goes to IFPH, because we are serving the humanity just from our heart to promote the true and the one justified path of treatment, which is homeopathic science. And we salute IFPH for creating this platform, and there is a millions of love and millions of prayers for our IFPH, for our creators, for our lovers, for our all members, for our all doctors, and especially a vast love to you, Honorable Dr. Dinesh. You always give the chance to bring me and re-alive me, my soul especially, to awaken my soul to reattach to IFPH, sir. And,
thank you, sir. And okay, good night, sir.
All my
those who want to leave can leave, and this is the time for our Malayalam session. So this session will be in Malayalam. So good night to all.
good night.